Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach, and today I'm talking about, does she like me but is hiding her feelings? So one of the best ways to tell if a girl likes you but she's just hiding her feelings, especially if you know them in a physical environment, so like you go to work with them or you go to school with them, you go to college with them, something like that, then the best way to tell is if she, without knowing, without asking her out basically, is she treats you differently than everyone else. Right? So it could be that when you're around, she's extra shy, or perhaps she's extroverted and she is someone that likes to get really close to you and talks to you, right? So if she basically treats you differently than everyone else, then it's a good sign that she is interested in you. Whereas if it's because maybe you got a bit confused, maybe you thought, oh yeah, she's kind of flirty with me. But if she flirts the same way with literally everybody else that she works with, or all the other guys that she works with, or something like that, then it could be that she's just a flirtatious person and that's part of her personality. But if she's just doing it solely for you, then that's a good sign that she does actually like you, but perhaps she's hiding her feelings. She hasn't told you that yet, that she likes you. Perhaps she's hoping that you'll catch on, that you'll read between the lines and you'll ask her out. Okay. Another sign as well is that she tries to initiate conversations with you and tries to keep the conversation going. So if she messages you and she's trying to keep the conversation going, then that's a good sign that she may like you. And it's also the same if you are talking to her physically. She may come up to you, she may approach you, she may start asking you questions about yourself and things like that. So, and also with that as well, is that if she's, asking like, really trying to get to know you, like asking you intimate details about your life, like about your parents, about your family, about where you grew up when you were younger, things like that. She's really trying to find out things about you. She's really trying to fish for details and information. She may even ask about previous girlfriends and things like that. Or if you have a girlfriend. If she asks if you have a girlfriend, that could be a good positive sign that she's trying to find out basically if you're single and she's hoping that you're single. But again, it could be that she's just being polite. So you need to figure out basically, again, is she asking just me these questions, or does she ask everybody these questions, right? And you got to look out for that. You got to be observant of that, okay? So another sign is if she really, really likes you, she won't be able to hide her feelings all that well, which is why, she will treat you differently than everybody else, right? If she really, really likes you, she's going to find it difficult to hide her feelings for you. She's not going to be able to hide her excitement when she sees you coming. When you hang out, or when you come into work, or wherever it is that you're doing, right, wherever you know her from. She will be really excited to see you. She may even bounce up to you, right, like a little puppy, and be so happy to see you, like, oh, how was your weekend? Asking you really excited, being really excited, as if her best friend just walked in the room, basically. That's how she'll be acting. If she's shy, then she may become really, really quiet when you enter. Like perhaps you see that she's, chatting happily, and then you walk over and then suddenly she's just dead silent and shy, and perhaps she's hiding her face, or perhaps her face is red or something like that. Another thing as well, if she's got some friends that you know as well, it may be that when you're nearby, all of them sort of cuddle together and start giggling or something like that, right? That's one of the ways that you'll be able to tell, basically, if she is interested in you but is perhaps trying to hide it, okay? So the best way then, obviously, to find out for sure if she likes you is to ask her out, right? Simply ask her out, because if she likes you, obviously she's going to say yes, right? If it makes sense, right? If a woman likes you and you ask her out, she's going to say yes. So for example, if a woman came and asked you out that you really liked, of course you would say yes. Of course, right? It's obvious that you would say yes. So the best way to know, if you really know if she likes you, is to just simply ask her out. Say, hey, you know what? This may seem a bit random, but I think you're really cute. When are you free to hang out? And then if she likes you, she'll say when she's available. She'll say, oh, cool, yeah, I'm free on Saturday. And then you make plans with her. You say, great, how about we meet at this restaurant at this time at this place? And that's how you handle that, okay? So ask her out, because that's the fail-proof way of knowing if she likes you. Now, if she likes you, she's going to tell you when she's available and you can arrange a date with her. If she doesn't like you, she may say no or something along those lines. She may say something like, oh, oh, I'm not really looking to date anyone right now, or something like that. That may be something else that she does. And that's basically no in a nicer way. She's just trying to let you down gently. She's hoping that you'll be able to tell, that you'll be able to read between the lines and see what that really means. But she doesn't want to flat out say no to your face because she feels like she's being too mean, or she just doesn't like the confrontation, basically. Another thing that she may do, if she's not interested, is she may say, oh yeah, I'm available Saturday. But then when Saturday comes around, she may flake on you last minute, or she may cancel the plans without offering an alternative. A woman that likes you, that has to cancel the plans, will offer you an alternative. She'll say, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't make Saturday now, but I can make Sunday. Or I can't make 5 o'clock, but I can make 7 o'clock. Okay? And that's going to really show you, basically, if this girl is interested in you. Okay? So be bold. Go for it. Just ask her out. She's not going to bite your head off for asking her out. Okay? Obviously, sometimes you may need to be careful if it's someone that you work with. I don't usually encourage people to ask out people that they work with, because sometimes that can get a bit messy, especially if you really rely on your job for your income. Because if, let's say, you do date and things don't go well, you might not be able to stand being in the same room with her anymore. It may be very difficult for you, or it may be really difficult for her. So you've got to be very careful with people that you work with, because dating people that you work with, because it can lead to complications, and it can get awkward if things don't work out well. And I don't want that for you. So it's best to usually date people that you don't work with. Obviously, if you go to school, maybe that's not as bad, because there's no sort of money on the line there. You're not going to lose any money, basically. Like, for example, let's say you start dating a woman that you go to work with, it doesn't go well. Let's say you were together for a few months and it ended pretty horribly or something like that, and now you can't stand being in the same room as her. You may feel so strongly about that you may leave your job, or she may leave the job, and that could affect your money and your income. I wouldn't ever risk anything that kind of risk anything to do with your income, especially if it's the income that you are living off of, every single day, and you need that paycheck, right? Because it can, end horribly. And, sometimes you do hear stories about people that, go to HR and, try and get their exes or the people that they've dated fired for being inappropriate or something like that, even if you weren't inappropriate. So it can be very, very messy. So I don't encourage it. If you are to do that, you need to make sure that you're really sure that you're making the right decision. Or perhaps you don't mind finding a new job somewhere else. Perhaps that's not too important to you. But again, be very, very careful with dating people that you work with. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you would like coaching with me, then please go to www.christineloveridge.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall talk to you again very soon. And if there's anything you would like me to discuss in a future video, then please leave it down in the comments. Thanks guys. Bye.